children, how are you today? My name is Anna and we are going to read a book called Wombat Stew today, together. This book is written by Marcia and Pamela. Have a look at the cover of this book. What do you think this book is about? I wonder. Can we find out together? One day, on the banks of a billabong, a very clever dingo caught a wombat and decided to make wombat stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, wombat stew. The platypus came ambling up the bank. "Good day, Dingo," he said, snapping his bill. "What is all that water for?" He wondered. "I'm brewing up a gooey, chewy stew with that fat wombat," replied Dingo, with a toothy grin. Have a look. Oh my goodness. And then the platypus said, "If you ask me, the best thing for a gooey stew is mud. Big blobs of billabong mud." Children, remember, what does billabong mean? Billabong means river in Wurundjeri language, okay? And then Dingo laughed. "Blobs of mud? What a good idea. Right in they go." So Platypus scooped up big blobs of mud with his tail and tipped them into the bill can. What do you think happened over here? Around the bubbly billy, Dingo danced and sang, "Wombat stew, gooey, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, wombat stew." Oh my goodness. What do you think is going to happen next? Waddling out from the shade of the iron box came... What is this animal? Emu. She arched her graceful neck over the brew. "Oh no, Dingo," she fluttered. "What have we here?" "Gooey, chewy, wombat stew, of course," boasted Dingo. "If only it were a bit more chewy," she sighed. "But don't worry, a few feathers will set it right." Dingo smiled. "Feathers? That would be so chewy. Right on they go." Have a look at this emu. So into the gooey brew, Emu dropped her finest feathers into the pot. Around and around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang. What does he sing? "Wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy, wombat stew." Do you think the wombat feels happy? And why? Oh my goodness, have a look at this animal. What is this animal called? Have you ever seen this animal in your backyard? The old blue tongue, the lizard, came sliding off his sun-soaked stone. "Silly Dingo," he hissed. "There are no flies in this stew. Can't be wombat stew without crunchy flies in it." And he stuck out his bright blue tongue like this. "There's a lot to be said for flies," agreed Dingo, rubbing his paws together. Right on they go. So Lizard snapped 100 flies from the air with his long tongue and flipped them into the gooey, chewy stew. Have a look at this very long blue-tongued lizard. Oh my goodness. And all these are flies. What do you think happened in the next page? Let's find out together. Around and around and around and around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang. Wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy, wombat stew. Oh. Up through the red dust popped Echidna. Wait a bit, not so fast, he bristled, shaking the red dust from his quills. Now I've been listening to all this advice, and take it from me. For a munchy stew, you need slugs and bugs and creepy crawlies. Dingo wagged his tail. Why, I should have thought of that. Right on in they go. So Echidna dug up all sorts of creepy crawlies and dropped them into the gooey, chewy, crunchy stew. Look at all these creepy crawlies. What can you see? Have a look. The very clever dingo stirred and stirred all the while singing, Wombat stew, wombat stew, hot and spicy, oh so nicey, wombat stew. What is going to happen now? Just then, the sleepy-eyed koala climbed down the scribbly gum tree. Look here, he yawned, any bush cook knows you can't really make a spicy stew without gumnuts. Leave it to a koala to think of gumnuts. Dingo laughed and licked his whiskers. Right on in they go. And into the gooey, chewy, crunchy, munchy stew, koala shook lots of gumnuts. Aha! Cried Dingo. Now my stew is missing only one thing. What's that? Asked the animals. What do you think, children? What do you think he's missing? The fat wombat. Wait, stop! Hang on, Dingo. You can't put that wombat into the stew yet, the animals said. And then the dingo asked, why not? You haven't even tasted it yet. Righto, I'll taste it. And that very clever dingo bent over the billy and took a great big slurp of stew. What do you think happened next to the dingo? I'm poisoned, he howled. You have all tricked me. And then he dashed away deep into the bush, never again to sing. Wombat stew, wombat stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, wombat stew. And at the end of the story, the wombat is saved by his friends, and he